I just got home, almost literally. I mean, I spent about 20 minutes trying the guitar. This is a Fender Jim Root Telecaster model, the one with, I believe, the maple neck and, well, white pickguard on black matte finish. I got it off eBay, and it's my second one actually. As you can see, I have two cases there. There's a white one in there as well, the other Telecaster. That one is a brand new. This one, however, is second hand, and I got it for a very good price, really, off eBay. The thing is, I really like how Relic guitars look, and well, I decided I wanted to have one of my Telecasters Relic, and well, I can't afford to have one of those Fender custom shop ones, so I'm gonna do it myself, and this is gonna be my first Relic job. And I'm not sure how well it's going to turn out. So I'm about to start relicing this one out. Now, before anybody tells me that, how dare you do something like that to a real Fender. Well, okay, this one was made in Mexico. But anyway, I'm a university student. I know what it's worth. I'll just do it step by step, making sure that I don't do anything wrong or don't overdo it. I'm actually really scared I will end up overdoing it. As I said, the guitar is second hand and already has a few chips and dents. I'm planning to make little marks where the string would be bent. So in order to do that, before I would take the guitar apart, I'm going to mark some well, the places where the strings are, so I know where I'm gonna have to leave marks. Stuff like the G, for example, I will be using it quite a lot. I don't want to make an awful lot of them, actually. I'm better off just leaving small marks here and there. Now, yeah, so I'll just work my way up. Well, I pretty much know which sort of notes I most regularly play. I'll really try to make this guitar look as if I was playing it for the past, I don't know, how many years. I'll try not to make it too heavy Relic, just tasty, just a little. Now that I've finished marking the fretboard, I have undone the strings so that there's no tension on them. Now I'm gonna snap them off. Actually, that's probably not the right way to say it. You might have noticed English is not my first language. Anyway, I'm gonna be careful not to damage. Oh, it's a bit hard because I'm holding the phone in one of my hands. Yeah, so there goes one string. There goes the next string. And I'll just work my way through them. There you are. All strings are down. I'm gonna... oh, this is gonna be so beautiful. I'm really doing this hoping it will be even more beautiful. I wouldn't harm it otherwise. I guess the next thing would be to get the neck off. So, here we go. Pretty straightforward. Unfortunately, I don't have any better screwdrivers at home. But anyway, I'm just prepping the whole stuff so I can take it with me to university tomorrow, where I can use the workshops. So I'll check this out. Here's the last screw. Plate comes off, and you can take the two apart like that. I have prepared one of these where I can collect all the bits that I need to relic, even though I'm not exactly sure how much I want to relic them, but anyway, it's good to separate them now. An easy way to do this is to have a magnet with you, which one can find on like fridge magnets, self-explanatory really. And the thing is, whichever one it sticks to is steel, so that can be relic'd out using acid. But, and here comes the, maybe I should collect this stuff in there. Anyway, but that's the plate, the neck plate, and that one does not attract the magnet. So that leads me to think that this is aluminium, and if I was to use acid, it would just eat its way through it. I'm gonna have to relic this bit and probably some others by hand. So that goes into a different box. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open up this, then unscrew that. I got the pickguard off, as well as the back plate. Took the battery out. Pretty straightforward really, I just undid all the screws. That's the potentiometer for the volume. Luckily the pickups were really easy to detach. They have this kind of smart plug-in system going on. That was relatively simple. Yep. So now here's a good idea. By the way, as I said, this is my first relic job, so I'm pretty much quoting all the videos that I watched before doing this, and I have to say I spent quite a lot of time doing that. So here's a good idea before undoing this, because obviously I'm gonna have to cut this off. In order to know which cable came from where, I'm going to leave a little bit of the last few millimeters on there, so when I'll have to solder it back on, I'll know which cable goes where. This is the electronics that I cut out. I found it to be a good idea to cut it out one by one, as in first the bridge pickup, then the neck pickup, and label them so that when it gets back together I know which one goes where. The body is now completely stripped. There's nothing left but the bare wood and the paint on it. There's nothing in there anymore, except for these, but I think I'll leave them in there. I'll just make sure I don't hurt them in any way. Really like how the wood looks, the grains, and I think I'm gonna sand it enough on this bit here so that one would see the wood. That would be nice. Yep, apart from that I have all the bits that I'm going to have to relic by hand in one container. Most of these are made of aluminum. It's just not a good idea to put them in acid, it would dissolve it. Okay, we got some plastic bits in there too. Anyway, these ones are steel. Yeah, bear in mind, I think these are called saddles. They hold the strings of the bridge. They are aluminum, so they go here. Yep. So steel bits, mostly screws, few washers, nuts. And in this container I'm holding some of the electronics. Okay, I got a few bits here left. While I took it apart, I already did, you might see it, just very minute scratches around here where the bridge would be adjusted. Yeah, as I said, I don't want to go too far. I'll just leave a few marks here and there, a few dents, probably sand off the edges a little bit, see how it goes. Now that the guitar body has been stripped down, I'm putting in some marks on there. very minute scratches where I would be scratching it with the pick that I'm picking. I put quite a few actually marks where I would try to force in the jack plug around there. Little marks and scratches. Okay, that's a chip there, where I would put the guitar down like this on the ground. Yeah, put another chip next to the one that was already there before. Now I'm going to take a scalpel, I think it's called a scalpel, and kind of peel away parts of the chipped paint. Bear in mind I am wearing safety glasses. It's definitely not something you would want to have in your eye. So yep, the chip paint comes off nicely. I'm going to sand it, that's gonna feather it out nicely. Also, yeah, I'm making sure I'm cutting, well, anyway, my other hand is holding the phone right now, but whenever I'm not actually holding the phone, I'm making sure that I'm cutting away from my other hand, not towards it. Just to finish off for tonight, I'm showing you where I am at the moment. These big scratches, yeah, like that one, this one, these things, I've done them with the sort of the edge of this chisel that I have, like that.